I used to be a pro-life feminist.
Really?
Yes, until I had an abortion. Actually, I had two. And after I realized what I had done, I knew I had made the biggest mistake in my life. I realized that it wasn't I shouldn't be taking the life of a child. So after that, I struggled with it for 35 years with my abortions, and so I have no doubts. I am all the way pro-life.
But I believe fundamentally that the woman should have that right to make the decision. And I've never met anybody who's pro-abortion. Oftentimes they don't have good choices, and they're picking the lesser of the bad choices.
Happens and has happened actually for decades, for a while, and people make that decision, and it is their decision. They make that decision for whatever reasons, I mean, again, you help people who have taken a pill first, then change their mind, and I think that's great. But if you have one and you feel regretful, then deal with it. If you have one you don't really feel regretful, or you feel like it really truly was the best decision for you, then that's what happens. And I just think we all know people like that, or I just don't feel like we have any right to force a particular way, and I think it's great to try to just be open,
And then a daughter who's 28.
I have one son who is 36. He's adopted. I couldn't have children biologically. I convinced a doctor to give me a tubal ligation because I punished myself for having the abortions.
I have a daughter. She's a year old and she's in heaven.
How do you feel having children informs your views about abortion?
To me, in my experience at Planned Parenthood, almost everybody had kids. And the slogan, if you will, of Planned Parenthood was "No child an unwanted child." And we wanted our children, and that's why we chose to have them.
What about all the people that would gladly take care of that child that cannot have a pregnancy to save their life?
Well, because the woman has to go through
9 months for a whole life that a child could have?
It depends.
Disagrees, come on in.
I think one of the things that I immediately reacted to is that, okay, 9 months, whatever, but there are so many children, not just in America, but the world over, that don't have loving parents, that are not in a loving situation, that are not cared for, fed, clothed, loved. And I think that is the most important thing, to care about our children because they are our future.